Welcome back to B3mtb, episode 8. We talk about bikes, bruises, and beverages.
Yep, just your average guys, just going over our mountain bike adventures. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook. We are live, b3mtb. We also have an email, b3mtbcrew@gmail.com. Hit us up if you want to ride, if you want to talk about anything. We're free most of the time. Not really free because we weren't free today for where we're at today.
Yeah, we weren't free today. We weren't free this whole week.
This whole week was rough.
Oh, by the way, with your host, Tally Hall.
And John Earle. You know, it's episode 8. We just feel like it's so it's known. If you're listening to us, you know who you're listening to. I'll make you say.
There might be a time that it becomes important. So let's just pretend like that time could be right now. Or in the future, and they're like, let's start on episode 8. Like, they were probably terrible the first 7 episodes, but we'll just start on 8. Maybe it's someone's lucky number. Anyway, yes, it was where we were supposed to ride on Tuesday, canceled.
Yeah.
I think I was going to ride on Thursday, canceled. And I was going to try to sneak out early from work, and that did not happen either.
Thursday was just a terrible weather day. Our ride Tuesday got canceled for scheduling reasons, and then Thursday I actually had a tea time scheduled that got canceled because of weather. Wasn't going to ride. And then tonight, we really wanted to make this ride. We're at Adrenaline Bike Works.
Yeah.
It's such an easy place to get to. I mean, I feel like we're doing this more and more, but
I mean, we have a lot of fun coming here and casting. Yeah, the employees and the crew here are always cool, and everyone comes in here happy.
So today is their Christmas ride. We talked about this in an earlier episode.
Yep.
And our schedule just couldn't allow it. We couldn't make it here on time. We got here, started setting up because we're like, oh, well, we can't make the ride. Let's do a show, right? And start setting up, and everyone comes riding in. We're like, oh.
Yeah, we got a pretty good video of it. Probably over 50 riders. I'm not sure their route, but I know they went through downtown Mount Dora. And it was cool. I mean, everyone decked their bikes out in Christmas lights, and it was good. It was I think, a pretty good turnout. And then they came in, and Sean, the owner, was like, "We got beer and cookies inside." Dang it, we're out here setting up. Sorry,
it's a good combination.
Yeah, we found beer somehow. What are you drinking? I know I got the list right here. Dude, they're a bike shop. They have over 10 on tap. It's amazing. So, bit of an ordering mishap. We both have the Wicked Weed watermelon
sour.
Watermelon sour.
Yeah.
There's something else. Dragon fruit sour. Watermelon dragon fruit sour.
Could have left that out.
Why not? I mean, dragon fruit's the coolest fruit. Like,
that was our mishap. I ordered that beer as well as my other one, and then
if you listen to the show, you know Earle was the one that ordered the fruity beer.
And then Brian was like, "Do you need anything else?" And I insinuated that Tally was going to get 2 beers. And he was like, 2 more? I was like, yeah, there's going to be 2 more. And so he poured out 2 more watermelon sours. So we had 3.
We're doing a podcast. We corrected the mishap. And so I went from a watermelon dragon fruit sour to the Blue Point winter warmer. Opposite ends of the spectrum.
Love the way you just said, we're doing a podcast. That's kind of how he looked at us, too. He's like, 2 more? Question mark in the face.
Yeah, no, he's like, man, I'm cool. What do you got? So you obviously have the dragon fruit watermelon sour.
Yeah, I do. And then I have an IPA, and then I just got a Sweetwater IPA.
Standard classic.
It's an easy one.
That's a good one. I did get some complaints from some listeners. They wanted.
They don't matter.
They wanted more beer talk, and I don't think it's going to be this episode. Maybe we'll actually go to a brewery and talk to an owner.
I wish I had more expertise about beer.
We talked about this. I drink a beer, and it's either like a 5 out of 5 or I don't like it at all.
Right. I usually just drink it and don't remember it.
Good times.
If you're watching on YouTube, you notice that we are both rocking our new hat line.
And
we're in the apparel game now.
our newest hat line and our only hat line. We're very exclusive right now.
Limited edition, guys. Hot off the press, hot off the machine that made the hat. The leather stamp.
It's a leather. Yeah, it's a leather B3 emblem, and so I guess it's sewn on. I don't know if it's pressed on. It's irrelevant conversation.
I don't know much about it. We just paid for them.
We love them. We also still have stickers. Dude, we left some stickers here. Gone.
Not many left, yeah.
Yeah, gone.
I think there was only one left.
Was there? Oh, I didn't see that one.
But we left We left
probably 20. Yeah.
Yeah, a good amount. That's good.
Yeah, we're happy.
We have more though. If you want a hat, let us know. We'll get you a hat and we'll throw you some stickers.
Yeah. Swag or merch?
Both.
I didn't know the difference.
Yes.
If you're an official guest on the show, we will give you a hat. How about that? So that'll be your swag. I don't know if you guys, any listeners follow Adrenaline, but they're doing a pretty good job on selling bikes. And they just got rid of a rental bike.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a closely guarded secret, but
no, because they put it on Instagram, and I saw that the other day, and I immediately thought of some people, some of our close friends. I was like, oh man, that would be a great opportunity for them to jump on these bikes, because I don't know the price it's sold at.
I want to know.
It's like, what did we decided? It's like a
somewhere in the
2025 at the most, right? And it's been a rental bike that for 2 years, I think, at least.
Yeah.
So I would imagine if they said it went for a really good price, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Geez, under $1,000.
I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but at the same time, if you're into a new bike, I would be calling to see if they have any more of those deals left, because it's an awesome bike. I remember when we had it at Mulberry, I kind of rode around. I was like, dude, this bike is phenomenal. Yeah,
great.
Anyway, so good deals. If you are thinking about getting into bikes, this might be a place you call immediately to get a good deal.
I'm watching a lot of these kids ride around on these bikes, and
so much joy.
Yeah, I'm jealous because I did not have cool bikes when I was a kid.
Dude, did I ever tell you about my helmet? My helmet was cooler than any of my bikes. I had this old, the huge, makes your head massive. I mean, you're a kid, and there's no good fitting helmet when you're a kid.
Yeah.
And it was a white helmet with a motorcycle visor, and I wrote in a Sharpie, not good handwriting, born and bred to rip and shred. Dude, didn't have a lot of friends.
That was cool. I was in here the other day, and I noticed a kid's bike they had was a 24-inch Specialized, I think. And I looked at it. It was a dual suspension. I was like, oh, God, that bike is so cool, right? It was like $2,200.
Can you imagine having a dual suspension bike as a kid?
Yeah. I saw on their Instagram, a kid picked it up for an early Christmas present, and I was just so happy for that kid.
I know.
But also,
did you want to punch him in the face?
I want that bike. I can't ride it, but I want it.
This winter warmer, not as hard.
No,
not as heavy as, I guess heavy is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Hard.
My first one, I
hard
swear.
And heavy are synonymous to some people. I looked at it and I was like, man, that is a hard beer. No, I don't normally drink beers that color.
Yeah, it was good.
And I looked at it and I was like, oh God, that's gonna make my stomach hurt just looking at it.
So
I'll try it.
I like Blue Point, and so I was like, I'll just get the Blue Point. I didn't know what kind of beer it was. I was like, cool label. And then they poured it, and I was like, that is way too dark for me.
By cool label, do you mean like the tap?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Handle?
Yeah, but
just
like
Blue Point?
the tap handle, is I'm assuming what the label is, but like a dark beer like this, like, yeah, it's gonna be too heavy, but it's actually not. It's delicious. So there you go, person who knows who I'm talking about. You, okay? You know who you are.
I don't even know. I wish I knew who you were.
Talking more about beer. You're welcome. The guy who hates mountain bikes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But he listens to us as an obligation.
He should come on the show and then
he wants
help
to.
us talk about beer.
He got in a
He can learn us something.
he got in an argument with me about whether or not we're cyclists. I was like, we're not cyclists. We're mountain bikers. And he's like, what do you ride? I was like, a bike. He's like, you mean a bicycle? I was like,
no, a mountain bike.
A mountain bike. And he's like, you're a cyclist, dude. You ride a bicycle. You're a cyclist.
Better than riding horses, maybe.
Easy. Easy. Okay, riding horses is
fun. I forgot you're a horse rider too?
Yes, dude, I ride horses.
Dang it. Man, you just got it on both ends.
Yeah, dang it.
When Tally's not riding mountain bikes, he's riding horses.
Not very well.
Which one?
It depends on the day, I guess.
That's funny.
So this is the Christmas ride. We talked about buying bikes, which is always going to be on our list of things we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But taking away the purchase of an entire new bike, give me some Christmas presents that you would want to buy yourself.
I already did. I'm so glad my wife does not listen to this. She doesn't support me in my endeavors.
Erica, I haven't bought anything for myself.
Your wife listens to this, so
yeah. Honestly, yeah.
I think you can. So I bought. That's a lot of background. You guys have to look at YouTube and just see what it's like to see the atmosphere here tonight. I mean, this is what this
cool.
bike shop's about.
Yeah, I'm not like this is exactly why I love coming here.
If you wanna listen to the podcast, listen to it. But jump on YouTube, look at this episode, and see what the atmosphere is.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Anyway, Christmas presents. I bought the new GoPro 11. I got the mini though, and I'm not a big GoPro guy. I bought a GoPro like years ago, right? It was a 3 maybe. I don't even know what the numbers were. It was a GoPro original. And I think I used it maybe once. I either sold it or gave it away. I don't know. But you hit me up and was like, hey man, I have this deal. I was like, oh yeah, they have that deal online. So I got it for the
standard GoPro.
I got it for your deal price offline.
Yeah. Yeah, so I bought one 2 years ago. I'm a subscriber, and they're like, subscribers get the best deals. So I was like, hey, dude, I'm a subscriber. I'm super important. I'll get one for you at a better deal. And then you told me, you're like, I just bought one.
Yeah, I looked online to see how much inconvenience it would be for you to buy me a GoPro, and I was like, yeah, it's the same price.
You got it cheaper.
I got it cheap. I may have even got it cheaper.
Well, you got it cheaper because you're an idiot, and you are now also
a subscriber. Yeah, after I paid for it, I was like, oh, wait a minute. It was
the tax is an extra like $60.
Like it was like $279 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. I paid $50 for a year subscription. First off, I didn't know about that. That was kind of, I guess, just thrown into the deal.
They sneak it in there.
They're so sneaky.
But I've used that. The subscription gets you gets you access to the editing software,
and apparently good deals on accessories.
And at least lots of emails about good deals. Which 99% of the time I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna fall for that. I'm not gonna fall for that. Not gonna fall for that, dude. I wonder how good of a deal that is. And then because guess what?
How many accessories did you buy?
I'm going to tell my wife not to listen.
How many accessories did you hypothetically buy?
Hypothetically, I was super interested in buying the little handheld battery mount. So we'll explain why. But then I bought I could have bought a media mod with microphone and light.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been really cool. Yeah, and
that'd be nice to use right now.
Yep. And
Excuse me.
You did that again.
I did it again, dude. I forget that I have a microphone in front of me. God, it's becoming so natural.
Just Hockaloogie, right? And, let's see, that, and then, I got another GoPro Mini. So now I have 2. Here's the thing. I want one. So we had a meeting. Here's what happened. We had a meeting talking about increasing the...
about to get super official.
Yeah, we're about to get super official. Good things are to come in 2023. And because I got an email saying that this is the best deal of the year, I was like, well, we might as well take advantage of this amazing deal and increase our production.
Before we get everything for free, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't believe in getting anything for free. I love buying things, apparently. I did it.
Dang it.
Yes. I do notice when I'm watching. Burp. Yeah, that was a burp. Well, the first,
this episode's going downhill.
We're having a great time. The episodes are going downhill, but we're having more fun. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of GoPro gear as well. But I think we're having a lot of fun, and so if we're having a lot of fun,
why not, right?
Why not? It's kind of one of those things that we wanted to do it. Let's do it well. So send it.
Yeah. So now we have GoPro. We have different GoPros for our rides, right? The newest, baddest, most coolest, mini
smallest versions. Yeah.
So
Tiny is so cool. I've been saying that my whole life.
Tiny is so cool.
Since I was in high school.
It's about time someone started realizing. So now we can cut and edit videos and do all this nonsense. I'm not going to do that. We might have someone else do that.
Yeah. Well, the goal is to separate our kind of podcast and our YouTube, where YouTube will also be a video of our podcast, but we can
cut in.
Yeah. And we'll also have more content. We'll talk more about trails, and we'll reference back and forth. So
our schedule is so busy already. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we spent the money on it.
So dude, well, I mean, we ride, and then we podcast. If we videotape our rides, and then once you find out that editing software on GoPro is easy to figure out. I figured it out. Not well.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I'll figure it out.
Someone will have to walk you through it. Okay, so you got GoPro. Anything else on your totally new bike list, or parts, accessories?
I think we just talked about tires the other day. And because of that last episode at Alafaya and doing some of that washout, I don't know if I just need to get used to it, but I think I might go back to more aggressive tires.
Would you flip back and forth, or once you get new tires, you're going to keep it?
It's such a pain in the butt. Have you ever changed a tire and rim tape and tube sealant?
Yeah, the last time I changed a tire, you know when that was?
When it was my tire? Yeah.
Last Mulberry Gap trip when we're
on the side of Mulberry Gap. We haven't talked about that one yet.
An 8-hour hike away from any civilization.
Dude, changing tires is a mess.
Yeah.
So no, to make this short, no, I will not be going back and forth. I would handle the harder, heavier, more aggressive tire.
Okay.
But we'll see. I don't know. I'll let these ones ride out a little bit. Maybe I just need to get a little more used to them. But
yeah,
the idea of washing out when you're going around berms straight before jumps is not It's not
something you want to be thinking about before you hit something.
Right.
Man, I hope I don't wash out right now.
I fall enough. I don't want to think about falling more,
God, I really enjoyed how hard you fell. I really enjoyed posting that video, also made on the GoPro app. I sent it to you. I was like, hey, I'm going to post this.
That wasn't even the bad one. That one,
it wasn't the bad one. We didn't film the bad one.
I don't hate that you posted it because, whatever. We're posting all our stuff now, right? I hate that it looked so simple.
You wanted to see a video of this.
I wanted to see a bad fall.
You were, yeah.
And that just looked like
inverted sideways.
I don't know what happened with that. I just got too far over the bike, I guess, and it was cause it looked like I was barely even off the ground. And then as soon as I was in the air, I said, "Whoop!" Well, here this goes.
So you saw the comment, right? Someone goes, "Oh."
No.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Who said that?
The guy who hates bicycles.
I'm gonna look at that right now.
Yeah, and then my favorite part, and no one commented on this, and I don't. It's only because I watched it 1,000 times, but you went too hard.
Too hard? I said that?
Yeah, you're too
Get
much.
out of here.
You said something.
I'm watching it right now.
You're gonna watch it. Right at the end, or when you fell, you got up.
It's so simple. I can't believe I fell.
Yeah, I think you're. It wasn't that your balance is too far, like sideways. It was like you almost like lean forward.
Forward, yeah.
Yeah, you lean forward.
Ah, so silly.
Dude, is that all your Christmases? That's all you got?
Man, I buy too many things for myself as it is, so it's like I don't know. I'm sure there's something. But the thing, like, I say that's it, but I can go tomorrow or I can go after this and go in there and be like, I'm going to buy this right now. Like, oh, that could have been on my Christmas list, but I didn't know I wanted it until I was like, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, this shop does that.
What about you? What do you got? Yeah, you have notes over there. God, you're so much more prepared than I am.
Well, we talked about this. So that ninja jump that they have in there, and it's actually you can't see it because on the YouTube it's behind it. But that jump is dude, that kid just hit it. Gosh, he's so cool. Gosh, I wish I had this growing up. Anyway, the ninja jump, it's like the ninja coach jump. It's like modifiable, so you can do a small jump and then add on to it. And if you're good at jumping, they can, like, guys are doing like big jumps off it, you know. And I got that retention pond next to my house that has a natural downhill.
Basically, how they have it set up here. That goes down. That's pretty high too, and then it goes down into a deep.
That's exactly the setup that I could have at my house, and I mean they're expensive. But again, I've tried to build a jump, and I'm not right. Yeah, it's heavy. First of all, those things are like you pack them up and you like carry them like a briefcase.
Backpack them around.
Yeah,
they yeah, you're right. They're not cheap. I don't know what the coach one is, but I remember looking at like the hopper or something like that. Like not even like $450.
The coach is like the hopper plus like one like bigger send. Yeah.
So more than $450 ish.
Yeah.
But it's on sale maybe for Christmas.
Yeah, it was 40% off. Which I'm like, dude, that's saving us money. It really is. Like, it would be financially stupid not to buy something right now.
I just spend this $300, I can save $100.
And they also have a manual trainer, which we've talked about before, and I still want one.
I think I might build one. Now that you're bringing
you
that
can
up,
build one?
Yeah, you can build anything. Tally, people build buildings. You can build a manual trainer. That was so silly.
So
you can build something for your bicycle. Ooh, heavy wipeout.
You good, dude?
Solid.
Yeah, he's fine.
Didn't even break a light bulb.
Yeah. So listen, when I was growing up, my dad builds everything. Like, he can fix and build anything.
Good man.
Not buildings, but like
he could
stuff
have put his
around the house.
mind to it.
Yeah, I'm sure he could. And he's like, "Well, you have to learn how to do this." And
technical difficulty with these cables, I think.
I didn't learn. I was like, no, I'm gonna go outside and play sports, Dad.
Play soccer.
I'm gonna play soccer, and I'll pay someone to do it. Now here I am. I really wish I would have paid attention, because then I could build a manual trainer and act cool and not act like an idiot. Like,
I'll build one for us.
Thank you.
I'm not going to teach you, though.
What? Come on.
No, because that's my skill. I can't transfer that skill to you, because then what am I good for, you know?
All right, well, takes care of that. And last one, brakes.
You did bring your bike in the other day.
I did. I got new brake pads. And they're... Yeah, well, I was on metal. Like, all the brake pads had worn off. We were riding, and it was very easy to tell that my brakes had very little power. And the noise of metal on metal was obvious to anyone riding close to me.
Any of the mountain bikers that were at the trail with us that day were like, that guy
doesn't spend any money on brakes.
That guy doesn't know what he's doing with his bike. I'll put that on my list too. I'll put brakes on my.
Yeah, I want 4-piston brake, and they told me like, hey, the way you've been riding, if you're going through brakes that fast, bigger rotors.
He specifically said you bring your bike up north a lot, which is true. And yeah, I didn't know I never actually looked at your rotors like that. I didn't know they were that kind of. There were 160s, right?
And maybe 160, 180. Yeah, they were tiny for a big man, which.
It has nothing to do with it. It's just the riding you do. You do a lot of downhill riding, which inherently takes a lot of downhill braking when you don't have the skill to do downhill.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Other people wouldn't brake as much, but
I heard what he said about your rotors.
And that.
Being discolored, the back ones, right?
Yeah.
I went home and mine are the same way.
So my wife was in front of him, and I was like, how bad are they? And I wanted him to be like, dude, they're toast. And he's like, you got a little bit left on them. I was like, shaking my head no, like behind my, like, how bad are they?
You are not a good salesman, sir.
Yeah, that's the problem with this place. I'll bring my bike and like, dude, I need something new, and they're like, no, we can fix this. We can fix this. You don't need anything new. And I'm like, can you sign a piece of paper saying that I need something new? I need like a bicycle doctor's note saying that I need something new. And he's like,
I'm not trying to be frugal here. I want to spend the money. But no, I've noticed my brakes have been squishy too. So
yeah, new brakes. And then the last note I had, bad habit.
Oh yeah,
dude, that race.
I thought you were gonna say Christmas list.
Oh, do you have more on the Christmas list?
No, I was hoping you did so I can add it to mine.
No, I don't think I have anything. Dude, I've been, yeah. I mean, theoretically, I might have a new microphone. We have outdoor lighting. I am going to be living out of my car soon.
Well, good thing you have that trailer.
But we're going to have an awesome production setup.
Bad habit race.
Yeah, so we talked about this, right? This is we're going to do a relay, 4-person relay. Erica's joining. Willie J said he's joining, so it might be just a 3-person relay.
Yeah, we need to register, but I really need to know if we have a 3 or 4-man team.
Yeah, because it's not like a individual register for a team. It's like right now, are you a 4, 3, 2, or solo? We're not doing it solo. Dude, that's a hard race.
I'm not doing it solo. I'm a little disappointed already about it because we originally said 6 hour. Like, so I wanted to go.
When I looked online, it was like 2023, 3 or 6 hour, and last year was a 4-hour race. Trust me, 4 is perfect.
Yeah, but it was 2 riders last time. Like, I want to feel the misery.
Yeah, so 4 riders if we do 4 riders, we will only, like, most of us will get 2 laps, and one person will probably only get 1.
Really? That big of laps?
They were, dude, the fastest people were doing it in like sub 30, but Eric and I were like 32 to 35, depending on when we were. It was.
So we're each going to get 2. So you're thinking 8 laps, 9 laps total?
Yeah. 8 would be, if we did 8.
We're cooking.
And maybe we can, because they had those long straightaways that if you weren't dead, dude, I hit the wall so hard, dude. I was miserable.
I'm not changing my tires before then.
No, you're gonna want super light tires for that.
I might borrow tires from the workplace.
Oh,
that'd be a good idea, right?
No, it wouldn't. It's still mountain biking.
Is it off road still?
Dude, the whole thing is
down
the whole
south.
thing.
Like how?
No, I'm telling you, Markham Park, amazing riding. Like dirt. Not, you would think that you're going closer to Miami, it's just gonna be all sandy. I'm telling you right now, it's an amazing course.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna want mountain bike tires.
Yeah, this isn't I won't be a cyclist.
So like, but this is 100% like it's gonna be a fitness event for us. Where you at?
Ask you. I know I'm good. I'm ready. Can always be better, right? But
we're a month away. You don't got to be like race fit right now. But you just, how's the Rogue Echo bike?
I love it. I love it.
Dude, you've been crushing that like 3 weeks now?
I guess it's been about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it. It's holding up really well. Which I expected to because it wasn't cheap.
Christmas present.
Bought myself another Christmas present. It's actually like, what was that? It's probably like almost a Thanksgiving present, right?
Yeah, dude. Thanksgiving presents don't count towards Christmas.
But no, I found out like it's so easy to wake up at 5 o'clock, right?
You've already lost me, but continue your story.
Well, that's one of the look at his bike. It's one of the single side forks. I forgot what they're called.
Oh, that's so weird looking.
Anyhow,
that guy has one fork on his bike. Just rode by us.
I watched the video about those the other day. Anyway, dude, on the Echo bike, a 30-minute workout is a solid workout.
Crushes you.
Yeah.
I have a 5-minute workout that I fall off of.
I'm not gonna lie, that 5-minute workout, like 70 cadence for 5 minutes, that takes some heart to get through.
Like, it's such a long 5 minute. Like, I get to the halfway point, and like in my head, I play little games. I say the first minute is free and the last minute's free because the first minute, like
that's a cool thing to say.
Yeah, it is. First minute's free, and then the last minute, like you're pushing, and so like you can push for a minute. But those middle 3 minutes, bro, I'm
not gonna lie. I get to minute 1, and I'm like, dude, I can interval this, right? It's the same thing. If I don't go 5 minutes straight and I just interval it, it's the same thing. No? You're doing 5 minutes at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Did you do the 20-minute interval? Because I do that 5-minute warm-up, and then it's a 30-second burst and a minute rest.
We just talked about a 5-minute workout. You do a 5-minute warm-up. You don't do that.
No. So different workouts.
The 30-minute, I have not done the 30-minute one.
That's a 20-minute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So a 20-minute workout, 5 minutes of warming up. Do whatever speed you want.
Oh, yes, I did do that one.
At 5 minutes, you hit it hard for 30 seconds. Just about how long it usually lasts. And then you rest for a minute. And then it's another 30 seconds. So it's 10 rotation, like 10 bursts.
Right.
And then at the end, it's a minute cool down.
So
that's miserable. That
not
sucks.
Good.
Yeah.
The minute cool down, or what cadence do you do at that minute? Do you kind of just let it go? Like,
I don't let it go, but I think
30 or 40.
Last time I was feeling really good, and I kept it above 50. But typically after the 5th burst, I guess I'm 40.
Yeah, that's a good workout, man. I did this one where I was going. I don't remember how many rounds I did. I may have done 5 rounds. But I was doing a minute at 30, a minute at 40, and a minute at 50 cadence.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry, it was 40, 50, 60. And then I went back down, a minute at 40 minute. And I did that 5 times or something like that. That was good. I didn't think it was going to be that hard, but you're really, 30s or 40s, it's not easy. I mean, it's easy. It's not hard. It's like you're still moving,
right? Yeah, you're moving.
You can catch your breath, but it's like you're catching your breath while you're still working. That's what I'm trying to say.
But I love the fact that you're like, because mountain biking is definitely like your hand pump. Oh, dude, you okay? Dude, we had a little shredder just take a spill next to us.
Nice helmet.
I know. Yeah. So I forgot what this kid took a spill. I lost track.
He dropped his handlebar right through the kid's spokes.
Anyway, those kids don't pay for their bikes. They're fine. But it's a full body workout. Like your arms are getting work. Like to me, it's very similar to mountain biking. It's the best thing.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I'm happy with that purchase.
Yeah, that's a good purchase. That's kind of what I'm doing to get ready for that.
I was talking to one of our buddies the other day, and he was like, dude, I can't wait to start working out again with you. I was like, okay, cool. That's a nice way of saying, like, I need to get back in the gym, right?
Hey, you need to work out a lot.
So I told him, I was like, hey, dude, I bought this bike, right? his Echo bike, and he's like, I was like, dude, I love it. Basically what I just said. Like, it's so easy to just get up, knock it out, be done with it, and get your body going, right? And he's like, that's funny because he's like, our other buddy, he hates that bike. And he was like, that's like the worst thing for him. Really? I don't know. It's a mental thing, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
he's got weak mentals. I'm kidding. I also hate my bike. But I paid for it, so I gotta use it.
You're gonna use it, buddy. Yeah, but I'm like that race is really exciting. And we were talking about other trips, and like this is the time for me that I'm mapping out the year. We are doing another trip with the same crew that we went to Mulberry Gap with twice and Jared's place. They opened up the idea of going somewhere else.
I thought that got crushed, though.
So it did. We were like, hey, let's try to go somewhere else. Everyone's like, cool. And then it's like, hey, just confirming everyone's good at going somewhere else. And then it was like, no, we're going to go back to Mulberry Gap and Jared's place. It's so good. And then a week later, hey, do you guys want to try somewhere else? That's like, bro, like, I'm not the issue. I will go back. I will try something new, which is the fun of organizing a trip. But
glad you're doing it.
Like this is your trip.
No, dude. I have the message of you saying you're doing it. You're taking the lead on this one.
You told me you're doing it. That doesn't mean like, and I read it. So like that you got a message receipt from it, but that doesn't mean like I'm.
I know you're all listening. So if we don't go on the trip, it's Tally's fault.
Okay, so I was doing some research. I'll take the lead. Dang it! I gave in so easy.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. So I was doing some research. We're looking at Sugar Mountain, Beach Mountain. These are both mountains in North Carolina that are not shuttle service, so a van isn't taking you up, but a ski lift. It's a ski mountain. In the summer they do mountain biking, so they have this.
I like that. I haven't done that yet. I like the idea of that.
It's really cool. We had that up in Virginia. Mm-hmm. Dude, it's so easy. And it's great. So, but the trails aren't as good as Jared's place.
No.
Like Jared's place.
Well, you consider Jared's
that's a
Sugar Mountain?
I'm looking at video, and what they had did not look as good as what Jared's gave us.
Are they more focused on jumps though, or just kind of downhill riding?
Downhill riding. More rocks. Jared's place doesn't have very many rocks. Super smooth, fast, good jumps. They do have like some rocky trails if you're into that. Yeah, they have some chunky. But like Jared's is just so, dude, it's so fun to ride.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If we go there, it's going to be amazing. But I kept going back like, I don't know that's better than where we've gone. And then Alabama, I always think like Georgia, North Carolina, those are like 8 to 10 hours away. I never really go west, north and west. Alabama's got some good riding. Like under 9 hours away, Birmingham, they have this new bike park, Ride Beham. Have you ever?
No.
Yeah. So obviously it's from Birmingham, but
obviously.
What?
Beham?
Beham.
Ride Beham is obviously Birmingham.
Well, when you're looking at the website and it says Birmingham, yeah, it's super easy.
I guess so. All right.
So if you go to the website and just read it.
Oh, golly. Weird. That kid keeps crashing.
Thank God you don't have to crash to get the bruises on this episode.
God, I felt that. Like, did you see me clench up?
Yes. Oh my God. Well, the car started at the same time. I thought a kid ran into a car or something.
Jesus. It's dangerous. These kids need to stop drinking.
These kids have had too many watermelon dragon fruits.
Sours.
Anyway, so Ride Beham. So this is you're pedaling up the hill. Not a shuttle service, not a lift service.
Wait until I get my e-bike for that one.
Yeah, buddy. But it looks awesome. They just opened up, I think, in 2022. And so Canoga is the same thing. I don't know, have we talked about Canoga? Canoga is a downhill park, but there's no shuttle service, there's no lift service. To get to the top of the mountain, You're pedaling your bike up, and then you're riding these sweet trails down. It's cool. They have, I don't know if it's the same builder. They have a ride named after Canuga. Yeah. Like, I'm like, dude, that's cool that, like, those guys are competitors, but at the same time, it's like we're one community. If you're gonna come to our place, you're gonna go to Canuga and vice versa. So definitely somewhere we got to check out. It's too close not to check out.
How far was Beeham?
Yeah, Birmingham. Thank you. It's so.
No, I mean, it's in my head now. Obvious. It's there.
Ride Beeham, all caps. Which I think the cool thing to do is put your logo in all lowercase because you're just like subtle.
Yeah.
Anyways,
not shouting.
What was your question? What was your question? I thought of a joke and I got sidetracked.
Beeham, 10 hours you said?
It's like eight hours, 10 minutes.
I'm having a mental brain fart here, but what is...
Birmingham is in Alabama, which is a state just north of us.
Arkansas. I'm thinking of... For some reason, I was thinking of Arkansas.
These states are so tough.
Difficult.
They both start with an A.
Yeah. No. When you brought up that Beeham, ride Beeham, for some reason I had in my head Arkansas, which is...
Bentonville.
We could always B-A,
yeah.
Come on, same thing.
So it's not.
It's not. It's much further because you said
I'm
it's
the idiot.
You said it's close. I was like,
yeah. Bentonville is an 18-hour drive.
What the F? It's not close.
Yeah. So it is not Bentonville. Oh, so I played with a Canadian guy, and we were betting on March Madness back in my soccer ball days, and he's like, dude, I really hope Arkansas wins.
Arkansas.
What an idiot. Yeah, you're reading it like it's spelled.
And Kansas really isn't that close, so I know that.
Arkansas.
So
yeah, thanks.
I do want to try some. I would like to.
You don't know who that is.
I would like to go to a different spot. I have a feeling we're going to go back to Mulberry Gap. It's kind of like the comfort of the group.
And it's so good. I'm wearing their shirt right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you are. Look at that. I forgot about that. And if that happens, I'm not mad at it. But we do need to venture out.
Yeah.
Because there's so many places. And just in Charlotte, North Carolina, the Whitewater Center, U.S. Whitewater Center that's there.
You've been talking about that place.
Dude, I've been trying to get people to go there for so long.
You should organize this trip to there. That would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Like 2023.
Dang it. I got it.
All right.
That place has such good trails.
God, I hope this year doesn't suck. Maybe, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is my first one that I'm gonna take the responsibility on.
Just do it easy. Go to Mulberry Gap. We already know it's easy, right?
It's already gonna be the best weekend of the year.
Get the Squirrel's Nest cabin.
It's so good.
You got your camper.
I know.
Then we can get a cabin, right? Dude, it's all right. Just take the plans from last year. I'll give them to you.
They already know our names.
Yeah.
It's the same dudes.
They probably don't. We've been there a couple of years, but they're mountain bikers in the woods. So.
So what do we got next? I think we're good on notes. We talked about our Christmas wish list. I think we're going to talk next episode more on what's to come. We're pretty excited for our plans again. This has been a lot of fun for us. I hope you guys are enjoying our shenanigans. But
we do have a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of changes, a lot of improvements.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really cool. I think we've reached out to a lot of people. Surprisingly, I have not expected this to get this big, right? It's not big.
So we're not, but at the same time, like, if you're like, oh, these guys have like 10 followers, yeah, maybe, I don't know. But
those 10 followers listen a lot.
And we're getting far more than 10 listens. So we're excited that I think people are listening, and then they continue to listen, and it feels like it's growing. So we're excited about that, and we want to produce better content.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our goal for 2023. I think we can talk a little bit more about that, and we'll dial in some of the plans. We got to have. I want to talk about. We still have a couple trips that we haven't even touched on. I want to talk about our second Mulberry Gap.
Yeah.
The redemption for Will. We got to bring him on to talk about how terrible he was on the first one, and the fact that he actually did crush it on the second one.
He didn't even get to ride the first one. That's
Thanks for driving us around, homie. And then I got a few, but
we have stuff in our proverbial vault that we haven't even opened up yet. So I mean, we have content. And I think it's pretty cool to say like that we've reached out to people all over the place, right? Like we have people on the West Coast in Alaska, we have Washington, Mexico. We have people listening all over the place. And that's pretty cool. So I think we're taking our next steps to open up more, because we can only convey so much of what we do during our rides, through talking.
Yeah, so I think, or talking about it. I think we can do a lot better about bringing you guys on our trips with us through video,
showing the video, doing. I think so.
Put context to the conversation. So we're excited for 2023. We'll talk about that more in the next episode, and we'll start bringing people on. Also, we're going to get people to ride. So if you're thinking about getting into riding, we will come out here. You know what? We'll get you a rental bike. We'll go riding with you at Mount Dora. Just hang out with us. Talk about the ride with us. What do you think about the bike? And then we'll do a ride cast with someone who's trying to get into mountain biking, and we'll go from there. See what they think.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, Instagram, YouTube, not Twitter. It's a
lot of talk. It's a lot of
talk. Facebook, hit us up, comment, or email us, b3mtbcrew@gmail.com. Have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your rides. Yeah.
Enjoy your rides. Be safe. Wear your helmet.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I've seen a few people without. I know they're just doing a downtown ride tonight, but a few people without helmets. Yeah. That's a bad example. That's a bad example. Did you see my face on the last post, guys? Come on. Wear a helmet.
All right, guys. We're out.
That's it. Enjoy your rides, guys.
Later.